Many times Christians are losers. Many times. Let me tell you the story of Mr. Taylor. His full name was Kevin Taylor. Let's go back to the year 1991. Mount Calvary Christian Academy, Hookerton, North Carolina. Now, Mr. Taylor was like a morgue slab to me. There is nothing in this man I wanted to be like. Nothing. Except for the fact that he was a Christian. The first time my first memories are of him are in study hall. He was telling us real authoritatively, this is a study hall. You don't talk in the study hall, you study. If you're not going to study, you're going to be quiet. But don't talk in my study hall. This is a study hall. This is not recess. And he preached in chapel one Wednesday, and he was blasting the kids. All you care about is your fun. All you live for is Fridays. Many of you think you're saved, but you're not not really saved because you love your fun more than you do God. And then he said, "This is what life is all about." He showed a picture of his baby boy, and he started crying. This is what life is all about. Well, Mr. Taylor, did you love your baby boy more than you love God? Then you're going to hell. Anything you love more than God. Just because he's your baby boy doesn't mean to get a pass. You get to love your baby boy as much as you do to God. But he was plain and average. He was not a good-looking guy. He was a little. He was not thin and sexy. He did not look young, but he was probably in his late 20s. But he did not have the youthful look. He didn't look old, but he didn't look young. There is no apparent joy in this man's life. You know those Christians who they don't have, there's no joy in living. There's no carefree happiness. There's just, one day I'll stumble upon happiness, but until that happens, I'm just gonna do right, whatever. Because I have no other option but to do right and believe in God and Jesus. I remember in 1992 hearing the song the students made about Mr. Taylor. Joy to the world, Mr. Taylor is dead. We barbecued his head. Joy to the world, Mr. Taylor is dead. We barbecued his head. What happened to his body? We flushed it down the potty, and round it goes, and round it goes. It was, well, guess what happened to Mr. Taylor? Guess what I heard? Some years after this. He killed himself. Well, can you blame him? He was a Christian, but he had no joy in living. He didn't have any fun. He was not good looking. So can you blame the motherfucker for killing himself? At least he had the guts to do so. I don't. He's braver than I.